We painted the wall of this building to look like antique bricks, complete with a cat graphic. Then we painted our concrete porch to look like green marble accented with bricks. And then we painted these stamped concrete walls to look like vintage brickwork using a roller and a brush. And it was pretty easy. We're going to show you how to do the same step by step with love for a country house. These walls were made with concrete using brick textured forms. They are stained and drab, but on the plus side, these will make great looking realistic brick walls once they're warmed up with paint. And now, here's what the corner looks like. These warm colors are real and rustic like you might see in a Victorian building. And this faux finish was easy to do. Here's a time lapse. You can use this painting technique on real brick walls and fireplaces to brighten the colors, and you can use this technique on faux brick panels to blend in the seams where you put them together, and you can adjust the colors to match your room. So with a roller and some brushes, this technique took about 1 minute per square foot for the background color, 1 minute per square foot for the mortar. So step 1 is painting the background with latex, and step 2 is painting the grout lines with chalk paint. For the brick colors, we used latex paint in a flat finish. Basically, it was orange, purple, and brown. We didn't use primer, but if you're worried about paint peeling off your walls, use a tinted primer for the background. We like Kilz brand from Walmart online. It comes in lots of colors, and you can buy it in 8-ounce sizes for small projects. What we really liked about these 3 colors is that when you overlapped them and blended them into random patches, they made some great tones that looked like realistic brick. So we poured the main color, which was orange, into a plastic box that we could seal between painting sessions, and then we dipped in a roller. It was a flat roller, by the way, and we rolled it straight onto the wall. You're not really looking for complete coverage at this point, but because our orange paint dried very quickly on this concrete and made it difficult to blend, we immediately wetted it down with some plain water, and it dripped like mad. You may not even have to do this step, but if you do, like we needed to do, we have a drop cloth underneath. In fact, you ought to be using those anyway, but the water and wherever it's dripping will be tidied up later when you go over with the grout. So brush on your purple, blend it into the orange, and don't worry about coloring within the lines. Remember, you have permission to be messy. After the purple, use the chocolate brown, and that's one of the best colors of this whole project. It kind of just makes everything go together. It brings the harmony together of the other 2 colors. And then after that's had a bit of time to dry, roll the orange on again. What's going to happen is you're going to sandwich the purple and the brown between 2 light coats of orange. I lightly rolled the orange over so that it would create almost like a highlight effect, and I tidied that up with my brush. And voila, that's the background colors for your bricks. Now we're going to do the mortar. Instead of latex, this time we're going to use chalk paint. So we're going to use yellow, white, and truffle, or also called Java. So I put these colors on a plastic lid to a box. I used a long-handled brush because it gives you more control. It has a 3/8 of an inch tip that's sort of round and tapered, and it fits right into those crevices. So you just sweep the chalk paint to look like mortar into those lines. And you can use a shorter handled brush too if you need more practice with control. We used brown more often than we used the yellow and the white because we thought the white was too glaring. Now here's the finishing touch. I think you're going to like this. This really makes the project special. What you want to do is take 3 or 4 colors of really bright, appealing, colorful crafts paint and squeeze it right from the bottle onto a small brush. This is a 1-inch nylon brush. We used amazing colors like flamingo coral and neon orange, and this is tapestry wine. And what we did was we just picked out a few of the bricks and gave them a light glaze with these really saturated colors. And that's what that's going to do is like sort of fool your eye into bringing more life into what might otherwise be a kind of a dull surface. So you have permission to play, to have fun, and be a little bit messy. This is going to be beautiful. And just remember, when you make a mistake, paint is pretty forgiving. You can either paint over it, you can even wipe it off. Use a baby wipe. I've used them over and over again, and I've made plenty of mistakes. But I'm pretty happy with this now. When I think back of what it used to look like, gray, dull, depressing, but I knew it had potential. That's what I was really seeing when I looked at this. What do you think, Luna? For more art, furnishings, ideas, and printables, check out our website, steffiemccarthy.com, with love for a country house. And clicking the like button below, it turns it such a lovely shade of blue. Click on the sun logo to subscribe.